Hello, you guys. Welcome back. If you guys are new here, I am your local oracle lady. I'm a clairaudient, clairvoyant tarot reader. Okay, and today we're gonna do the message of what spiritual advice. What does spirit have to give? What does spirit have to tell you? Goodness gracious. Um, Sorry, because I see all this like sage ashes flying everywhere. But okay, so I have your three piles here in front of me. This will be pile number one, the amethyst here. Pile 2 would be the selenite, and the pile 3 will be the gold pyrite. I'm sorry, because it's like everywhere. Okay, so you can pause the video if you want. Oh, also, I do. If you want to schedule a private reading, I am currently using Instagram for my messages on my business page at your local oracle lady. I am working on my Patreon right now and building that, so I won't be using Instagram much longer. So at your local oracle lady is my only page. I would never message you personally. So for a reading, that's rule number. That's flag number one. Yes, I also have TikTok at Mercury Maya. I do tons of different things on there, but yeah, I do some readings on there sometimes. But yeah, let's get into you guys' reading. I'm going to move these to the side. Put that up there. Okay, so let's get to pile number one. Sorry. But if you like my videos, you like my content, and you would like me to do more content, definitely like, share, follow, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this reading. I think I'm going to do it this way. But yeah, I have been doing readings for the past, I want to say, 3 years professionally. I was just doing readings and studying for like 1 year. So this is like my 4th year in the game, And I totally love it. Love everything about it. I think I'm going to do that, yeah. She said, come on, Virgo, sister sign with the, wanted it to be perfect. Okay. So let's start with this 7 of Earth here. Okay, you guys have seeds well planted. I'm seeing someone who is a hard worker, or they have been investing in a certain career endeavor or endeavor for a really long time. And I'm starting to see a seed, like it almost looks like a plum seed, and it's like just growing on its own. It didn't need any water, any like moisture, no soil. It's just growing on its own. So you could have been someone who just like blossomed. Unnecessary worry. Yeah, it's the way I was saying it was on its own. I'm seeing with this unnecessary worry card here that you could have been someone who kind of stresses about finances or stresses out when there's like a temporary pause in action with things. I'm just gonna push these down. And so, but yeah, I'm definitely seeing unnecessary worry here being a thing. But she said, let's get this other card, and it didn't even want to flip over. Sorry, I get the hiccups when I'm like doing readings because I'm like talking so much. But you have this strength card here in reverse. So the strength card usually indicates courage and compassion, the duality of those two words, and also great inner strength, forgiveness and compassion, releasing harsh judgment. But when I see this in reverse, you could be someone who's particularly hard on yourself about finances and in your endeavors. Like you want to make sure that you're investing your time properly, making sure the money matches the work that you're doing, if you get what I'm saying. But when I see this strength card in reverse, also this talks about an imbalance between the yin and yang, between the feminine and the masculine energy. So you could be dabbling more in one than the other. Archangel Ariel is also illuminated on this card, so I don't know if it has any significance to you. But yes, you could look up Archangel Ariel and what she represents. And yeah, see how that resonates with you. But you have here the King of Earth in reverse. You're someone who could be incredibly abundant because of fear. Or not incredibly abundant. You could be abundant enough, comfortable abundance because of fear. Like it restricts you from the full range of your wealth that you could tap into. Because the King of Earth is someone who has a Midas touch. So they definitely like can work and receive just as much, work hard and just, but it's giving me think smarter, not harder. Like you don't have to work this hard. When I see this King of Earth in reverse, this also talks about someone who is penny pinching a lot, or you could be someone who's like you treat like life like you're always struggling, and it's like no, that's not the case. Six of Air in reverse. The Six of Air is talking about things looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So when I see this in reverse, it's almost like you're about to trap yourself in your own thoughts if you keep going in this route of I'm not abundant, I'm not gonna get this, I'm not gonna be able to travel, I'm not gonna be able to see the world. I'm saying a lot about that too when I look at this Strength card and seeing the world. There's like a world represented here in the corner, so it's like this is someone who like has the world in their hands for sure. You just haven't tapped into your own abundance, I am seeing with these cards. So let's look into your spirit song cards. You have the Six of Crystals. This talks about equal give and take, making sure that you're getting back just as much as you're giving. Like Seven of Earth here, you may like be concerned that you're not in the right field, or you're not doing pursuing something that could be better for you financially. But no, when I see this Six of Crystals, it talks about synergy, gratitude. Make sure you're expressing gratitude for what you do have, opposed to wondering so much what you're lacking. Okay, this also could be partnerships as well, making sure you're getting the equal give and take with your partners. We'll put this to the side for now. But you have the Queen of Shells in reverse. You or your partner or someone significant could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But looking at this, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. Oh no. I had to move it a little bit. So, yeah, looking at this Queen of Shells here, reverse, we're back in business. I think of someone who gives so much so that like the one time they don't give, they're incredibly cold and aggressive about it because they've dealt with so many times where they gave and had their heart stomped on, or this is someone who gets walked over for sure. And this talk about getting walked over in the workplace just because of how peaceful, or how like you want to maintain peace and love around you. Five of Crystals. It's like the King of Earth in reverse, like someone who just doesn't feel abundant. They don't ask for help either. So it's like you're struggling in silence here. Persistence, new possibilities. This card always talks about accepting help from others, not having too much pride to ask. Because the King of Earth in reverse talks about someone who's incredibly prideful. Someone who is incredibly matter of fact. So you may have the idea of, well, if you don't work that hard, you won't be able to make that much money. Or if you don't put that time into yourself, I'm gonna try to make it cute up here. But yeah, I'm just seeing someone who needs to unlearn some ideals that we have about abundance. So let's look at our Zilliq Tarot for like what energy do you need to embody, or like the advice towards your energy. You have the Hierophant card here. I think of Sagittarius when I look at this card usually. Sagittarius energy. Also, I think of Archangel Raziel and Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, my fault. But looking at the Hierophant card, this talks about tradition. This talks about institution as well. This is like school. So you could be in school currently. But the Queen of Wands in reverse, like I just feel like you're not stepping in your power about something. Okay. Back of deck. Let's look at that so I can make this make more sense. Page of Wands. Like there's a new journey you need to embark on here. Group 1. For sure. You need to start accepting advice from like-minded individuals as well. Because you could be around people who also don't think that they're abundant. Yeah, there we go. You could be also around people who don't think they're abundant, and that energy is kind of impressionable, especially if you're a water sign, for sure. You kind of mutate to your environment, and it's like now the queen is acting like the employee because her friends are the employees. Okay, or the subjects. No disrespect to your friends, but let's look at your love messages, love advice, and then we're gonna do your blessings last. You have healing family issues. Like I said earlier, I feel like you guys could have to unlearn some things that we've learned from the parents. This could be from the father figure. They could be a hard worker or someone who has very strong poverty mindset. Like they fear being broke. But you have your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So definitely forgive them for this and take the path to unlearn this. Because that if you are single, this could be what's stopping you in love as well. Like your partner is being like, oh my goodness, this dude is so cheap. Like, or this girl is so like, she doesn't think highly of herself. Or they don't think highly of themselves. Or they don't want to excel any further than where they are because they're comfortable. Work on your partnership. Whoops. Yeah. Give your relationship a chance. So some of you could be in separation from a partner, but Spirit is saying to give your relationship a chance because you guys could be twin flames. You could be a divine union here looking at this. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Like I said, like you guys create alchemy together. Like this person could be teaching you how to get into your creative bag as well. So some of you guys could be a creative, but y'all just don't see the abundance in your creativity. But it's like no one can do it like you. So why are you acting like that? Like why are you treating yourself like that? That makes me feel so sad. Like someone's gonna if you are single, there could be someone coming in with Sagittarius placements is what I'm seeing mainly, or earth sign, Leo as well. That could be coming in and like helping you reignite this spark. You could be not air sign, a fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's look at your blessings that's coming in for you. You have a blessing on your wisdom. So you guys are going to start trusting your inner voice. Every time I see these three animals, I think of like your inner knowledge, your inner voice, your inner knowing, sacral knowledge, not sacral, sacral as well, sacred knowledge. But I think of someone who like lone wolf energy, wisdom, the occult, spirituality. You could be getting into these things as well. Your last card is a blessing on your health. Some of y'all could be overindulging a bit in drinking or smoking or something of that sort. Numbing is what I'm seeing because you have this workload and also the people you're around. Because the Queen of Wands in reverse definitely gives me, if you've ever seen Disenchantment, it gives me Tia Beanie energy for sure. Someone who's like incredibly powerful, incredibly confident and smart and can take on the position as a queen, but they actively choose to hang out with lower class people or lower vibration people for fun because they know these people are fun. But when I see this, a blessing on your health, and then it's represented by the number 9. I'm seeing also you guys becoming pretty independent or needing to become independent, making independent decisions as well. So, okay, this is the reading I have for you, Group 1. Thank you so much. If you would like to book a personal reading, I'll have my information down below for you guys to do that. If you guys would like to tip or just comment about like my reading, I guess, it's down there as well. I'm getting us ready for pile 2, but bye. Catch you later. Let's get into pile 2. Okay, pile 2. So you have the selenite here. I'm going to put it right here for you guys, so you know this is your reading. If you're like skipping through, you know. So let's get into your angel oracle cards first. Aren't you guys excited for the day? I feel like something I felt I was needing to ask you guys. You guys feel like y'all are in good spirits. I feel just like happy, compassionate energy. Page of Fire. So you guys are now embarking on a new career path, or possibly just a new endeavor, new spark of energy to travel or to move, to be outgoing, confident in your choices. All that magic you've built up, you're now using it. With this news of exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. You guys are finally stepping into who you are. Here with this Page of Fires. Ooh. So I don't know why I just heard like some of y'all can have a twin. That's probably why I said fires, if you guys are watching it and y'all have a twin. But take it as it resonates. You have the Magician card here in reverse. Okay. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest it. Life is magical. So you guys are definitely stepping in your power, but make sure that we are manifesting exactly what we want and not just like giving a loose, vague idea. I'm seeing like, when I think of fire energy or the fire suit, I think of someone who has brilliant ideas, but they just don't have the ability to plan very well. So they could just go off like orate about all these awesome ideas they have, but like it's a little bit harder for them to make it make sense. So when I see this Magician card, make sure that we're putting all this this passionate energy towards exactly what you want to do, using your ingenuity, as they said. Aries energy here as well, and fire sign Leo, Sag, Aries. So next you have the Three of Earth here. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So when I see the Three of Earth, I think of collaboration, hard work. I think of working with friends, teamwork. So you guys could be collaborating on a project with someone, or you could have new ideas about collaboration. Also, this could just talk about hard work in general and being a team player at work. So you guys could just be on fire at work. Like that's something that could be illuminated this week, possibly. You have the Four of Fire in reverse. So some of you, because with the Page of Fire, I always think of someone like traveling possibly, or like having plans of travel. This Four of Fire in reverse. Contentment, peace, and abundance, happy home life, a successful completion of a project. Did I not just say that somebody here has a rough time putting forth effort or putting forth structure to an idea? So I'm seeing your main advice being like proper planning, clear vision, and using your manifestation to bring in abundance and bring in aid, is what I'm hearing as well with this Three of Earth, because you could be someone who has an idea oh Lord Jesus. You could have this idea by yourself, but this could take help from others as well. So yeah, calling these people in, asking Spirit to call these people in for you. Okay, so we have the Emperor card, another Aries, another fire sign, okay? Focus, stability. This talks of someone who is in their power, like they are on their, SHIT. It's represented by the number 4 as well. This talks about balance. It talks about soulmate connections as well. So this could be a partner as well. Let's see what the other messages are. Let's see if they resonate. Page of Crystals in reverse. This advice is strong in this reading. You guys, you have dreams that you need to bring into fruition, but they're falling short or falling through because someone here is lacking discipline. They're like, I feel like, this could resonate for some, but some of you guys may be like taking the not so honest route to accumulate something, accumulate money, or accumulate a person, or accumulate, connections. So be very weary of that. When I see this in reverse, this always talks about that type of stuff coming to light as well. So it's gonna fall through if you do something like that. But this page of crystals in reverse is someone who has a beautiful idea. They're just struggling to bring it to fruition. This also could talk about not believing in it as well. Like you could have issues believing in yourself. So like you'll start the work and then you'll start to, become perfectionistic about it, judging yourself a little bit too hard. And then all that manifestation power had just transferred into the negative. So now it's falling through. It's not going to happen. Six of Acorns in reverse. You have a light to shine. Pal 2. Okay? Success and triumph. You have a message that a lot of people would want to hear. You have something a lot of people want to see. But when I see this in reverse, it's like someone who's like, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I think of somebody who's like very beautiful, very awesome on a horse. And then they're riding on the horse and they're like putting the shirt up over their face. And people are like clapping them on and they're still having their face in their shirt. Like, no, it's okay. And also this is someone who struggles to take compliments as well. So these people, there could be people who like come in or are spiritually sent to you to motivate you and clap you on, and you still like don't even believe what they say. So y'all got the most cards with the Zillick Tarot deck. So I'm gonna place these like this. Oh, you have the Temperance card here. So the Temperance card talks about balance. It talks about equal give and take. I said this earlier for Pile 1, so if you felt like you needed to pick Pile 1 as well, definitely I would say go back and look into that one as well. But Temperance card, this talks about Libra energy as well. I'm seeing that Aries mostly, and some Earth here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, this talks about balance, meditation. Also, when I think of this, I think of temperament. So you could be someone who gets like frustrated, like say like you're trying to do something but the camera's not working, or your mic messes up, or your paintbrush breaks and you're just like, girl, I'm done. Make sure you watch your temperament when you're doing things that you enjoy doing, because you don't want to converge those two energies and now you have a rough time doing something you actually want to do. So now you have the Five of Swords, defeat. This card, usually when I see the Five of Swords, I think of someone who's trying to win at all costs. Like I said earlier, someone here, this could be a small group. I'm saying being a small group of you guys, not taking the honest route to achieve success. This could be cheating people out of like money, or cheating someone else out of a victory, or trying to take from someone else's success. Sharing the limelight sometimes, or trying to join in someone else's triumph. Like, no, wait your turn. But this is for a small percentage of you to wait your turn. When I think of the Five of Swords, I just think of winning at all costs, forgetting others, forgetting people you may have collaborated with, because you had the Three of Earth here earlier. Eight of Discs, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Work, perfection. Someone here is a perfectionist, okay? Like the reason stuff is falling through is because you're really hard on yourself. And you want everything to be incredibly perfect every time. But the spiritual message I'm seeing heavily here is trial and error is okay. It's okay to jack up. That's the point of life, is to mess up sometimes. You'll never know how to correct that unless you try it, So prudence, like being a prude about about yourself. Like if people come up to you like, girl, that song is amazing. You're like, well, I still need to work on this part and this part. Like, no, like just accept the compliment. So I'm gonna start it this way. Forgiving and learning in reverse. I think Pile 1 had this, but I don't remember. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. When it's in reverse, this could be something you learned from your childhood. You could have been very hard on yourself as a child, or your parents could have been very hard on you. Looking at this, it's like the kids kind of like wanting that affection from that parent there, and they're trying their best, but they could have been bit hard on you. So this causes you to like transfer that energy to yourself. Like you could be your bully. I'm not trying to say your parents are bullies, but like you could be kind of like bullying yourself a bit, like about it. Next you have, it is safe, oh, for your love messages. I'm so sorry, I just started talking, but this is for your love messages, love advice. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So some of you could feel like you need to protect your heart as well. You could be perfectionistic about partners. There could be some offers you have coming in or like already here if you're single or if you're in a relationship, but you just may have a hard time being trusting of this person. Spirit is definitely calling for you to give and receive and open your heart to these people, because one of them is definitely going to return that energy back. Gotta kiss a few frogs if I'm not saying like lower your standards, but trial and error, this whole thing, trial and error. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you guys could be in the process of getting to know someone. Like I said earlier, you could have a suitor coming in. But I am seeing like, when I see this, I don't think of two separate people. I think of the duality of your energy. Like you could be kind of not necessarily needy, but you see how she's looking up at him like, I'm just waiting to catch him lie. Let's see if he gonna lie. While this girl's like smitten by how he looks, how he's presenting himself. So you could think highly of their external, but be very discerning of their internal. Like someone who's hot, you know how you have to be like, you have to watch those people and be like, okay, they could be a very, very terrible person or like a very awesome person. So I totally understand that, but open yourself up to it first. Your blessings. Let's see your last cards for your blessings. You have a blessing of the air. So you guys could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But when I see this, you see that worker bee? You see how it's one bee and it got all this pollen that it has to, pick up. So when I see this air, the blessing of the air, also you guys could be getting a tattoo soon as well. It's represented by the number 2. So you guys have new ideas, new inventions. You're innovative. There's so much. And when I think of, like, look at all this pollen he has to accumulate. Like, if he wanted to leave and take a break, he could. So it's like, or not, is that pollen? Is that what they pick up? I would assume so. I'm just sitting here saying it over and over like I don't even know. But yeah, I think of someone who they have so many opportunities to get to this abundance. You don't have to be, there's no rush. It's very clear what you're meant to do. And one thing I know about spirit is when you're doing something that's following your divine purpose, they will support you no matter when, where, how. You're getting supported. Okay? You are protected. A blessing to find the truth. So some of you guys could be finding your purpose soon. Some of you guys could be finding your soul tribe soon as well, because I am seeing a lot of people could be leaving your life as of currently. You could be separate from friends or just feeling like you're kind of alienated. But then you see, look what bird came in. Look what you lost and look what came in. Look at all that negative energy, all that shit talking. And then you got some new friends coming in to show you the truth, show you your truth, because this wasn't, and I'm more than sure you were aware of that. But yeah, crazy. So wow, they're so awesome. You have a blessing from your ancestors, okay? So some of you guys could be going through a spiritual awakening right now, or going through a spiritual ascension with this 16, 1, and 6 being 7. You could be in a state, taking a step back from your friends and people that you feel no longer serve you. And then boom, they come in with this holly, with this compassion, with this love, with this gift. A gift for you guys. Wow, how amazing. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you so much, Pal 2. You guys can check me out in my description for private readings and my information if you're just interested on my other social media. But yeah, you guys were great. Let's get into pile 3. Last but not least, I just hate that anybody else in natal Mercury retrograde, because I ended up like stumbling over my words as I'm talking, but it's okay. This is amazing. I feel like it's giving me great practice with that. But you have here the gold pyrite for pile number 3. I'm going to sit it right here. Everybody is work, work, work. I just randomly started hearing that song. Work, 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 work. So everybody's in the worker spirit. This Aries season is bringing that out of the crew. Seems like it's pretty dope. So we have the 9 of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. Guys, are we up all night? I definitely am seeing you laying in bed, but you're up all night. Last one to go to bed. Renewal. This is the judgment card. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of facts. Time to move on in a new direction. So you guys, the reason we're having this 9 energy, if you're thinking of pile 2 as well, they had a lot of 9 energy coming into their reading. And 2 as well, change, both of these. And the change I'm seeing is you moving on from what no longer serves you, even if that means being alone. Okay? You guys could have a family. You guys could have had some turmoil recently, or dealt with something that was like a really big issue to overcome. But this talks about time to move on in a new direction. Ascension. This card is the card of Ascension. It is ruled over by Archangel Jeremiel. So if you want to look into Archangel Jeremiel and what they represent, that definitely could resonate with you. 6 of fire in reverse. So someone here may have some confidence issues or self-esteem issues. This also could be someone who is scared of their own success. Definitely someone who's scared of their own success. Up all night. 6 of earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So this talks about gifts of money, time, or effort from people. So you guys, when I see this, I didn't even notice you have 2 6s right here. The reason you may be staying up all night is because you're taking a step back from something. This could be career, or like because this deals with career and this deals with finances. And the 6 deals with stopping and evaluating, review and evaluate. And you could be up all night doing this evaluation. You don't have to do that, sweetie. Let's look into your spirit song and get further into this message. Wow. 3 of feathers here in reverse. You guys are struggling to heal from a breakup or an ending of some sort, grieving over a loss of something that is just kind of taking you under. Wow, it's right above the 9 of air here. Sleepless nights. But there could have been an ending that is kind of, I'm thinking of like a bleeding heart. Like anytime you think about it too hard, it kind of takes you right back there, even if you are in process of healing. 9 of crystals in reverse. Insecurity of our abundance, our independence, codependency as well. So you could have been kind of codependent with this person, or you guys depended on each other. If you are married, like I said earlier, you see the turmoil. That could have been a divorce. It could have been just a relationship issue that kind of stirred up the dynamic of you guys' connection. But when I look at the 3 of feathers here in reverse and the 9 of feathers in 9 of crystals here in reverse, I think of a codependent connection that one or both of you are dealing with, struggling to recover and release something. 2 of crystals, balance, adaptability. This card also talks about taking a more fun approach to things, or a less serious approach to things as well. But this more so talks about balance, I'm seeing with this reading. Someone here is trying to get back balance after a really rocky situation. Let's see, as the reading progress. Let's see. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm gonna do this. It could have been a financial issue as well. I'm saying one or both of you could have lost your jobs, and that kind of that's stressing you guys out. But Four of Cups, luxury. Four of Cups. I don't know if you guys are overindulging right now or indulging in trying to numb yourself or kind of becoming internal. But yeah, when I see the Four of Cups, this talks about luxury, spoiling ourselves with like materialistic things, but this also could talk about meditation, contemplation, trying to get reconnected with self, soul searching. So you're trying. I am saying with the advice, keep trying, okay? Ace of Disc in reverse. You may feel like you're missing an opportunity, or an opportunity had fell through. If you guys had lost a job, that would definitely make sense. But looking at this Ace of Disc in reverse, you could have been like the main provider in your house. For some of you, if you had lost a job, you could have been like the provider of the household. So this is like kind of really affecting everybody. So that's stressing you out even more. You may be distancing yourself emotionally from everyone to not like bring down the vibes, but it's like, homegirl, you're going through it. It's okay. Let's look at your love advice, okay? And your blessings afterwards, and we'll, see where we go from there. So your love advice, because I see this was like the one reading that had love really affecting them emotionally and mentally. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You guys really could be going through a financial issues, or and it's the feminine. If you are the feminine, I am saying the masculine could have lost a job, or the feminine had to like take care of themselves now. If you were like a housewife kind of thing, or your partner was taking care of you. But this is for a small percentage of you. You have the attraction card in reverse. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. When I see this in reverse, I think of the song "Roses Really Smell Like," the rest. So you guys could be like having issues with communicating your love and affection to each other now because of this type of thing, where you guys can't even stop and smell the roses. It's like, I have too much to worry about. I have too much to worry about financially, sweetie. I can't. You have stay optimistic about your love life in reverse. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you guys are really not thinking positive. Spirit is calling for you guys to start changing your approach to your connection, because this definitely could be affecting both aspects, finance and career. You see how he's like offering flowers to her, even though there's like flowers, or she's offering flowers. Also, I don't know if you guys are like practice ancestral offerings, but this could be something that also you may feel called to do. With this, stay optimistic about your love life. You may ask your ancestors for help with your love life or your finances, and do ancestral offerings, and then boom. So yeah, that may work for you guys. But let's look at your blessings card as your last cards. You have a blessing on a friendship, okay? So you guys, I'm seeing this being between you and your partner, possibly. This could be happening during the next full moon cycle. But you have the 1 and 4 here manifesting in the home. It represents number 5, and it talks about friction, conflict. So you guys could have been recently going through it with a friend or a coworker, a business partner, or a partner. But I am seeing like a talk happening where you guys kind of settle your differences, and you guys may cry. Like, I don't know if you can see, but the unicorn's crying. Yeah. One of you is very special, and I feel like they don't. Both of you are very special, but one of you are very unaware of how special you are. So next you have a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. So when I look at this, I think of like conflict. I think of arguing. I think of you guys just are going through it. If you are married, you could just be in separation because of something. There could have been lies, deceit, something of that sort. But I am saying the feminine here, taking her wand and embarking on a new journey. You could be divorcing your partner, separating from your partner, but you see how she's like tattered, but she's not wounded. She's tattered, she's tore up from this chaos, but she's not wounded. Her eyes may be covered because she doesn't know what's next, but she's trusting her gut, and she's moving forward. So this was the message I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. This is so amazing. I absolutely love doing this. You guys can check me out in my description box. I have all my social media accounts, information, and things. But yeah, this was awesome. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.